February 5th, 2024. This is still dead of winter. It's 43 degrees and it's kind of chilly. And that's a CRF 250L. Now, should a 71-year-old be riding dual sport? Should it be riding a CRF 250L or an XR 650 or even a Tenere 700 or an XT 250? And you know what? I think a 71-year-old will be able to ride it whatever he wants. I mean, it's like you're beyond the realm of trying to look flashy. You're just out there to have fun, you know. And that's kind of what I want to talk about. It's like there's nothing wrong with the big street machines. There's nothing wrong with the adventure bikes. There's nothing wrong with the bullet bikes or crotch rockets, whatever you want to call them. Ain't nothing wrong with them at all. But somewhere along the line, eventually, you get old enough, you're going, you know what? I just want to have fun. And I'm not saying these other bikes ain't fun. I'm just saying that you start thinking about, well, did I really need to go that fast? Or did I really need something that heavy? Or did I really need something that big? And you'll go, And that's where the dual sports come in. Dual sport riding to me, it's kind of a combination of all of them put together. It's a combination of the street bikes, the bullet bikes. I had a 650 Versi, and I loved it, but I was getting where I was twisting the throttle too much, and it was going to get me in trouble, and I knew it. And I just traded it off, about 3 years ago. So, but anyway, there's nothing wrong with these bikes, but when you come to dual sporting, that's when you just kind of get out there, and there's no what do you want to call it? No bling to it. It's just you get out there just for pure OD enjoyment, just pure OD fun. That's why I like the dual sports. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with these other bikes, and I'm gonna do some trips this year, and I'm gonna do it on a dual sport. I mean, if I have to run 40 mile an hour, then I'll run 40 mile an hour, because if I got to be someplace on a certain date and I'm going to run 40 mile an hour, I'll take off 2 days before. You know, it don't matter. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I like the dual sports. There's nothing wrong, like I said, nothing wrong with any other bikes. That's what you want to do. But somewhere along the line, you owe it to yourself to try dual sport. I've rode dual sports all my life, and I've rode street bikes, and I've had cruisers, and you know, I rode the big road toads and all that stuff. And it's like there's nothing for me, nothing else compares. Because I never rode with a crowd anyway. I didn't like riding with crowds because I like being able to do my thing my way. Maybe that's selfish, but that's who I am. I like doing things my way, which I'm not saying is the right way. I'm just saying I just do it my way for my own self-enjoyment. That's why I like dual sports. To me, dual sport riding, it's all to itself. Now, I love dirt riding, don't get me wrong, but there again, see, when people talk about dirt riding, it's like, well, what are you talking about? Well, I don't do MX. I don't do hard endurals, never did. I like what's called woods riding, just getting out there and just jacking around. And knowing your limits when you're doing that, you've got to know what it's like. Well, if you can't do this or can't do that, or you come across something that looks just a little bit, have an option where you can go around it or bypass it. That's just common sense. But anyway, I like woods riding. I used to do a few hill climbs and brush busting and all that kind of stuff, and I still do. I love it. I'm 71 years old. I ain't got sense enough to quit. But as far as riding the street, I love the dual sports. That's why I love the dual sports, because they're just a little bit of everything. You can get just a little bit of the bullet bike effect with it. If you want to crank it down there and lean her over that far, and you can get some of the road cruising on there. It just won't be as fast as a big road cruiser would, and it's part dirt bike too. The dual sports to me is the best of all worlds. and that's why I like them. So, but you know, that's up to you. But there again, that's what I've always said, and I'll say it again. You've got to know what kind of riding you want to do, okay? And then pick the bike accordingly. And then if you can, if you're lucky enough to have 2 bikes, well, that's even better. If you can have 3 bikes, that's great. If you have 4 bikes, that's bliss. So, you know, and people say, well, how can you afford 4 bikes? Well, this one here I bought used, and I don't care about, you know, buying a used bike. It's a good bike. I love it. So it was worth the money I gave for it. And the other ones, the new ones, and you take your time. You buy what you can. Right now I only owe for 1 bike, and as soon as I get paid off, I'm looking at another bike. And I've already looked at my next bike. It's like, you know, and I can't decide what I want. But there again, I got to decide what do I want and what am I going to do with it. So, but anyway, get out there. Dual sports to me are the ultimate bike. That's just my opinion, because you can do a little bit of everything on it. They'll do just about anything. So, but anyway, should a 71-year-old be riding CRF 250L? Hell yeah, why not? I think a 71-year-old ought to be able to ride whatever he wants. He's paid his dues. He's done his thing in the world and all this kind of crap, you know. And it's like, it's time for just pure old enjoyment. Hey, I guess that's probably kind of enough of that. So here it is in the middle of central Illinois, February 4th, and it's just colder than hell. But hey, ride safe, ride free.